the kickoff to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense getting set for first down. On the run, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Kentucky right back to the line. On the run, it's Howard. Gets it out fast. They stripped it out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Leaves it with the running back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Brings up 3rd down.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Bought a little time left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense and formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum set.
The give to the back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And the returner goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On the option. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kentucky 7.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are. And they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
And on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum, whatever they're doing right now.
Afterburner's coming. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. They'll try the run. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Back to throw, it's Howard. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Alabama.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution. drive by that offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move it.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He'll throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Sort of misjudged it against that high sky and couldn't catch it. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to...
What a snag by the defense. Touchdown, Kentucky! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the ground, it's Singleton. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found daylight, it was
this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score. Now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. It's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Second down coming up. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it.
Ball carried by the running back. Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes a catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That worked to perfection. The play action froze them long enough to open up the receiver.
They were just trying to get the defense to bite for a second, Reese, believing it was going to be a run. And that gave the intended target a little bit more room to work with on his route.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Bulldozes his way through. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. It's complete. Touchdown tie. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring scoring the touchdown.
Kentucky, 21.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
He wants to pass it on second down. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch on the left. All kinds of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kentucky.
How about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Here comes that Alabama offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front.
Off he goes. The 40. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense.
All you got to do is give this guy a little bit of space. That's all he needs. With his speed, he's in the second level just like that, breaking off an explosive run.
Gets it past the marker. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he reels it in inside the 30. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Trying the left side. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they give to the back. It's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Steps away. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Let's him fly. He makes a catch. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Running to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense calls a quick timeout there, perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to run it. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration of the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite